But we shifted action to the men's this morning. We're back here on the half court at Jiaozu Music Square to crown a winner for the fourth ever edition of the Chengdu Women's Series. Man, we start with the quarterfinals in just a minute. We'll crown our champs right around 6:30 local time, so stick with us on YouTube to find out who will get their first W of 2026. It's the Amazons who come out first. They are 2-0. It wasn't an easy road. They were down for 8 minutes against their countrymen. Mongolia pulled out a victory, but behind 7 from Ariud Setseg. Same deal against Yan Ying, who stayed on their heels. Wrong so far in their first appearance. Just joined the team, no rhythm yet, jet lag, no points scored. And it was the combination that we have seen so often. Ulan 5.5 per game. Also distributed the ball well. But it was Ariud Setseg who led all scorers. 9 points per game for Badardine. 4.5 rebounds. She grabbed 7 offensive boards. Ridiculous statistics from Ariud Setseg. And her, the warrior princess, Amari Robinson and Chu Wong stepped to the plate. Undefeated. But they got to take on a team that have the most games under their belt. China come out of the qualifying draw. They played 4 games yesterday. They split their main draw pool games. The only Chinese team out of 3 to start here to make it this far. They lost the nail biter to Poland in free throws in overtime. Then took care of Japan 20-13, backed by a balanced attack. They distribute the rock well. First in key assists. 8 drives also ranks them first. It's Zhu, Yu Yan, Wen Xia, and Gana Ying that take to the stage here and get ready to try to represent the home crowd in this beautiful venue in the financial district of Chengdu City. Referees Gonzalo Paschapioni got the toss going. Of course, Cecilia Montgomery taught here as well. And these ladies, despite the teams not having any head-to-head matchups, are quite familiar with each other. Of course, China and Mongolia have met plenty of times on the national team circuit, the Asia Cup. Mongolia, of course, with that magical, miraculous run. Ariud Setseg was a part of it, I'm telling you. Magical run in Ulaanbaatar last year where they picked up a historic silver. They added to that the rest of the season by playing well, and now they start the year off as a #1 seed with a 2-0 record going into the knockout brackets, looking to crown themselves. Last discussions amongst the teams. How's Ulaanbaatar going to face off with the length for China? Scoring for the Chinese has mainly come from Zhu and Yu Yan, who averaged 6.5 and 5.5 per game respectively. 2 balls not come around for the Chinese. Can they find a way against the Amazons out of Ulaanbaatar? We'll get it started right here, right now. And Zhu looking to get Gana Ying involved. Kicks it down to Zhu, pick and roll perfection to start the action. The Amazons struggled to find offense in both their pool play games for the first 8 minutes, although Robinson gets them on the board here. So we saw them struggle on offense twice and then finish the game late. Their defense is physical. They're a well-built team with good rebounding instincts, and Robinson is being put into a position to score here quite often early in the game. What did work for Ulaanbaatar was their defense. They are a top 3 defense when it comes to points allowed per game A lot of offensive rebounds, second in rebounding totals. Forced 9 turnovers per game, did the Ulaanbaatar Amazons, and only threw the ball away 2.5 times per game. So those are the stats that'll get you to 2-0. This is the stuff that'll get him maybe here advancing. Pick and roll action. And Amari Robinson was quiet scoring the ball. We've seen her get over 5 points a game in tournaments. She was at 3.5 per. Shot it at 36% from the field. That wasn't a good stat. That was a bad stat. But she's getting him going here. That is Yuyan coming through. So now China is back to a 1-point deficit. Kulan! A splash from the Warrior Princess. And the Amazons are right back up by 3. Good start to the game for an Ulaanbaatar squad that struggled with offense yesterday. Here's Kulan lining up and lacing up. Yuyan on the move. She'll attempt the 2. It's Kulan who comes away with a board, but there's a whistle on the floor. Referee Cecilia Montgomery Toth. We mentioned it yesterday. We're happy to have her back after an absence due to childbirth. I'm sure my partner in crime, Kyle Montgomery, is back home watching and proud right now. Together with Zaya. Ulaanbaatar cough up the rock. So we'll get a reset for China here. Li Wenxia. Moving right to left, left to right. There's a Ayun Setseg hand in there. Badardine now on the drive. Bumps. Bullies. Yuyan almost lost to Wilson. Gets it to Wenxia. Wenxia. Great in scoring in the qualifying draw yesterday. Wasn't as involved when it comes to getting buckets in the main draw. Robinson, however, she is getting buckets. Man, she's got 4 for Ulaanbaatar, who are now up by 5 to start the game. What a way to come into the quarterfinals for the Mongolians. The weather has changed a little bit here in Chengdu over the last few hours. It was cold. It was close to rain here yesterday all day, and then this morning as well. Right around 17, 18 degrees Celsius, and whoever is well-versed in Fahrenheit, you let me know what that is. But it's shifted here. It's heating up. Sun's out, so temperature is a lot different from yesterday's action. Hand of action for the Amazons, and they were so secure with the rock yesterday, but Badardine turns it over. Team Mongolia watches on from the stands. They're up later on in the schedule. They qualify to day 2. Wenxia, side of the rim. Badardine's got position now. Attacking Wenxia in the paint. Ganajing drops in like a nosy neighbor. Oh, hello. A much needed 2-point stroke from Ganajing. China are trailing by 4, heading into the first TV timeout. This is what happened last. Ganajing pops for 2. But it's been Ulaanbaatar and the Amazons who have ruled so far in this game. They're still up. Got 4 out of Robinson, 2 apiece out of an Ulaanbaatar and Badardine. They've been the more physical team, and they have stopped the inside presence for China almost completely at this point. Robinson on the move. Can't beat the length of Yuyan. Robinson tries to challenge the long arm of the law. Li Yuyan says no. Wensha again cannot find a range. And a quick score underneath. Wensha looking to go left. She will pull up again. Good defense by Kulan there. So again, I told you the Amazons did it. Defense first. They get some offense here from Robinson, surprisingly. And they force Wensha in a lot of contested two. She was 1 of 7 in main draw yesterday. So not a good start here for the motor to this Chinese team. One of the leaders in the tournament in key assists is Wensha Li. She will take a seat. Ganai Jing. Yuyan on a tear to the basket. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Badardine put Ganai Jing almost on her backside. Ganai Jing looking for that second two-piece. Hasn't come around just yet. An offensive foul now. As Badardine Ariensetseg was looking to set up shop in the paint. Here, she gets beat by Li Yuyan. China will have another possession here. 4th foul, Ulaanbaatar. There's that second two-piece. Ganai Jing spray into place, and wait a minute, another offensive foul. So Ganai Jing, she is unleashing the long-range weaponry. Dips the ball to her knees, don't matter. She's got 4 points in China in hot pursuit. Question is, when can they get some contributions out of Wensha? That helps. A bucket and a trip to the stripe. Ulaanbaatar is in foul trouble. Wensha wills this one in. The Mongolian team at 6 fouls already. We got more than 5 minutes left in this game. That is troublesome if you're watching from Mongolia. They still hold the edge in the scoring category, though. Robinson now fading on the block. No, Kulan, not enough time on the shot clock to get anything going there. So while we raved about the Ulaanbaatar defense, China has played some defense on their own, specifically in this game. And especially in the last few minutes. Now they get an offensive foul. They're only at 2 now. Robinson's got in the position in the paint. She gets it from Trong. No. And it's out off of the fingertips of Robinson. Both offenses have slowed here in the last minute or so. Oh, but Li Yuyan to the rescue. Another lefty lay for the long-armed lady. The Republic of China audience Setseg absolutely not, but Kulan gets it. A broken play will give Ulaanbaatar their 11th point. Ganai Jing, same spot. 3rd deuce of the game. Kulan with the answer, yes. Oh, we're getting a lot of 2s all of a sudden. Ganai Jing, she is aflame right now. But that one, a heat check, has cooled her off just slightly. TV timeout. And it's now a 2-point lead for Ulaanbaatar. Gana Jing with 6 is trying to keep China afloat some way, somehow. Kulan is finding a way. After that broken play, she co-leads Ulaanbaatar with 5. And this is a good one to start the women's action for today. Oh me, oh my. And Robinson now on the bench for Ulaanbaatar. Trying to go with their tallest lineup. They could be taking advantage here. Kulan looking to share. Strong steps back. Has not found a stroke yet. Spoke to Coach Steve Sir yesterday as the Wilson rolls to meet. I spoke with Coach Steve Sir yesterday. He said she only joined us here, so she hasn't had many reps with the team. She is very jet lagged, and she's still finding her footing. She took a lot of shots yesterday that looked good, but we're off the mark as China inch closer. Arian Setse. Nuh-uh. It's out, and we'll go to China. So leading scorer in the tournament, Arian Setse Badardine, is stuck at 3 points. Hasn't been able to get it going. Wensha kicks it. Gana Jing. Why not that shot? She's just putting up stuff now. It doesn't matter. It's going down. Oh, meet me in the key. It's going down for Kulan as well. So his teams trade buckets, and Gana Jing. She is going nuclear. 9 points, 4 twos. Gana Jing is unstoppable. No. Ridiculous play from China, and they are up by 1. A timeout for Ulaanbaatar to stop the bleeding, but who is going to stop Gana Jing? I can't see it happening right now. She is all confidence, hitting runners, hitting twos, and she's got the scope unlocked. Ulaanbaatar looking at a 1-point deficit as a result. Let's see what they can do in these last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Strong pulls up, and a technical for flop and assess right away. Tao Mitrong went down after that shot. They'll get China a free throw. So the Amazons facing some adversity here. They're down by a couple after starting the game off hot. Remember, it was 10-5. I believe even 10-4. It's been a 9-4 run China that's gotten us to this point. Wang Sha fakes. Zhu has her back, grabs the board, and gets him another possession. Now Yuyan's open, held up. That'll be 2 free throws as the Amazons, as mentioned, are in foul trouble. They're now at 8, and will put China on a stripe yet again. Strong caught out of position, reaches in the cookie jar, and now it's Yuyan, Li Yuyan that is. She secures her team a 2-point lead. Yuyan yesterday, a great day of action. 5.5 points per, 75% from 1. Missed her only free throw, she makes up for it. And China is now also putting the clamps on the Mongolians, pressuring Kulan into a turnover. And don't look now, but Gana Jing back out on the court. Has she cooled off on the bench is the question. They get it to her right away. Ganajing doing a dance. Left hand, strokes it, no. Ganajing going at Robinson, sneaking through the defense. Double figures for Ganajing. Trying to battle here with Ulaanbaatar. That'll end up a foul. Only fourth on China, however, and they are now all of a sudden up by 4. They have completely dominated the second half of this game, backed by a 10-piece from that lady right there in the middle of your screen. Ulaanbaatar gets her team at least a little bit closer. Under 2 minutes on the clock here. Ganajing again doing a dance, this time shared the, oh no. Zhou with the miss, Kulan a 2. A lot of people on the floor, but Zhou is opening the basket. They forgot about Zhou. Zhou forgot about the make. And that's off the mark too. Scramble for the rebound. Robinson, who got it going early but hasn't been seen from since. Now she has to deal with Ganajing. Kicks it. Lee freezes the defense. That's a bucket. And China's 2 away from game. Robinson is held up. Foul on the floor. After a very hot start to the game, already Ulaanbaatar Amazons looked like they were going to run China out of the building. Their offense has gone drier than the Gobi Desert. Meanwhile, China has poured on. And now they are 2 away from the 21-point mark. They have a chance here to draw up a play. They called the timeout. What are they going to do? MC David getting the crowd hype. They are, of course, supporting the team in red. Ulaanbaatar on offense. They go with a single high post look. Ulaanbaatar back to Kulan. Sidesteps. No space for a shot. Also no rebound. That is out of bounds. And another difficult possession here for Ulaanbaatar, who are really struggling to score against the length of China. Wayne shot to Zhu. Good defense there by Kulan, taking over. Now she has to deal with Zhu again. Zhu, no. So Ulaanbaatar strings together a good stop here. A couple of rotations to get the lob pass down into the paint now. They do get on offense here. The question becomes, can they produce? Have not so far. Ulaanbaatar, no. Off the mark, only iron. Kulan forgets about the Wilson. Still has it. Has to shoot it. Wow. Another broken play, another Kulan bucket. She has 7. Kulan here forgets about the rock. Somehow gets it back. And at the end of the shot clock, hits the glass for her 7th point. Ganajing. A weapon for China in this game. Ganajing on the move. She's on the floor. That pass is out of bounds. China now looking a little bit disheveled. Oh, a couple of bad possessions for China. And a wrestling match for the last 8 seconds. Time is in China's favor, heavily. Ulaanbaatar need 3 points in, looks like not enough time. Kulan gets that off the glass, but that is not enough time to get a foul in. And China get it done. China get it done with a serious defensive performance in the second half of the game. They clamped down on the Ulaanbaatar Amazons and brought their offense down to its knees. The Amazons woke up again late, but it wasn't enough, especially because Agana Jing dropped a 10-piece on him. My word. Great game from her. We'll see China in the semifinals, of course. And they should be happy. A well-played game by them. You enjoy the moving pictures from this one. It's the last time you'll see the Ulaanbaatar Amazons in this one. They end with a 2-1-1 record and some things to think about.